Good morning and happy Wellness Wednesday. Today we will be discussing how are Black, white, biracial people perceived in terms of race. As the world becomes more diverse, increasing numbers of individuals belong to more than one racial group. In 1970, about 1 out of 100 babies born was multiracial. In today's time, about 1 out of 10 babies born are multiracial. It's important for individuals to understand how multiracial individuals perceive themselves to be and how others perceive them to be. There's a difference sometimes. If an individual is thought of as belonging or not belonging to a particular group, it could affect their well-being. An individual could feel stereotyped if they're categorized as belonging to one group over the other. According to Kellogg Insight, both white and Black races consider an individual mixed with white and Black to be more Black than white. The classification of biracial people as Black is tied to the legacy of racist laws that relied on the one-drop rule, which dictated that a little amount of Black ancestry meant a person was considered Black. These laws no longer exist, but I did find it interesting that in as early as 1980, a biracial woman applying for a passport was told she could not classify herself as white. I would like to introduce Jordan Kilpatrick to everyone. Jordan and I have had many conversations on her experience being a biracial child. Hello, Jordan.
Hi.
Thank you for agreeing to be with us today and share your experience with our listeners. Can you tell everyone about your experience you've had as being a biracial child?
Well, for me, being biracial, sometimes it's hard to pick and choose what group of people I want to hang out with or who I want to talk to, because meeting new people is always that lingering thought, are they going to judge me or make comments? And sometimes a lot of my friends do it and aren't even aware of the things that they're saying. And it feels like sometimes we get stereotyped by people saying, oh, you act this way. I expected you to act a different type of way. And it's kind of unfair to us, one, but two, a lot of people judge us and they are aware of what they're doing and they do mean harm and they say rude things and mean things. And it's very hard for us to choose and pick our battles that we want to face and continue on, because again, we can tell people these things and educate them, but that doesn't mean they're always going to be willing to listen. And sometimes that is frustrating because it's very hard to accept the fact that not everybody is going to want to hear about why something is important to you or how they can change it, because a lot of biracial people in my school have been bullied before and get upset over it, and it's something that's very serious, and a lot of the times we have to talk to guidance counselors.
Okay. I hope you don't mind me sharing this, but there was one time when you and I had a conversation, you said something that has always stuck out to me. And that was, you said that, and just correct me if I'm saying it wrong, because I could, and just correct me, but you said sometimes you feel that you are not Black enough for the Black kids, and then you are too Black for the white kids.
Yeah.
That was a deep statement when you made that, and that just kind of, just made that stick out to me. Sometimes I think if we're not the ones in that situation, we don't really think about it in that aspect. And I know we may, just like you said, your friends make comments and they may not mean it in that way, but I feel like maybe sometimes all of us could have made a comment and not being aware of that could have made someone feel that way. Do you have any advice for any biracial kids? There are a lot of listeners that we have that have biracial kids. Do you have any advice for any biracial kids?
For kids, don't try to listen all the time to what people say. I've had a lot of people at my school comment on how I carry myself and how my hair looks and saying things like, just brush it out and do this. It's not always the same, and even us biracial kids, we're not always that similar. But don't worry about what people say and try to stay positive. And also for parents, even if your kid isn't talking about it to you and doesn't really feel comfortable or is more shy, you should still go out of your way to make them feel comfortable and be able to communicate and talk to you about this serious situation.
All right, that's deep. Thank you, Jordan, for joining us today.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
I hope everyone listens to this. If you do have a biracial child, I do encourage you to let them listen to this video today. Thank you all, and we will see you next Wednesday.